Okay, I wasn't lying. I'm wearing the same thing as I was wearing in the last video because I'm doing it all now so that at some point I can edit it. Hopefully. This may both be Christmas videos to come out on Christmas. Oh. It's only 11:37. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Okay, so literally right after I did the last video, but for me to put my shelves back together, I have to do it all at once. Okay, so literally what am I doing? Okay, so there's also other books that I don't own that I'm gonna buy myself for Christmas that I want to read next year. Homebound is one of them. Larry was talking about it and how I want to read it. But first one is One Golden Summer. I kept watching Sarah read this, and I was having a hard time not buying it. So then I finally bought it when they had buy one get one 50% off at Target. So I bought it. And then I think Larry or Destiny was the one who read this. Maybe it was Sarah. I don't remember. But somebody was talking about this one. And so I bought this from Five Below. Because I saw it at Five Below, so I bought it, okay? And then also when I bought One Golden Summer. Never been shipped. But of course these are gonna be like all probably in like the summertime, I guess. Maybe not. The next book I might read. The X-Files. This one. This one is my top one to read. I wanted to read it last year. And then this one too, Between Friends and Lovers. My friend that I work with, she asked me for book recommendations, and I gave her this one, and the X-Files, and a whole bunch of other ones. And we were both she started reading the book of Azrael as well, but then she ordered the physical copy for this and started reading it. So I may have to read this one now to catch up. But I mean, honestly, I could probably knock this one out in like 1.5 days. And then the Spanish Love Deception. I've wanted to read this since Larry did a video about reading it. That's how long I've wanted to read this for. And then I bought this, well, my mom bought this for me before we went to Seaside this year. And I started reading it, like literally got this far, like no joke. Tabs are still in the freaking book. I just didn't have enough motivation. I have to put myself back together. So give me 1 sec. I literally tore it apart just for all the books I read this year. And by shelf, I mean my lamp. Because my lamp is on my bed. My lamp is on my desk. Oh my god. Words are hard, you know. Words are so freaking hard. For me. Maybe not for other people, but for me, they're difficult. And how did I... One Golden Summer. these are exactly how I had them. Okay, now one part of the room is back together. So I gotta take the books off the shelf to show you. Fair warning, a lot's gonna be cut out once I get to edit this. Okay. Oh, well, I can start over here, I guess. Okay, so I didn't get to read it this Halloween, but I want to read it next year. Hidden Pictures. Like, the tabs are still in this book, I think. Hello, tab. Or maybe I could start reading it in January. Because I'm going to take my first trip on a plane in January to Florida to help my dad with something. He's going too. I may take that because it's small. And I can probably read it on the plane. Maybe. I hope. I'm gonna have to figure out what to freaking pack too. I need to get more Allie Hazelwood books because I loved those books. Those books are amazing. I want to read Bride in Maine and the next one. I think that's the next one. But I also want to reread The Love Hypothesis and Tab It this time because I didn't know about annotations until 2 years later. Plus, with the movie gonna be coming out. No, I may read this. Not this, maybe. Because I'm trying to think of how I want to lay it out. Oh, but I don't know. Being in January where we are, I could get away with still reading Christmas books. Because I bought a whole bunch of Christmas books from Book Outlet that I could still continue reading because basically it's still winter here. Okay. No. Why are you? I don't know why it's over there, but I completely read that. It's before I had the channel though, so bear with me. I DNF'd this 2 years ago probably. Literally sticking up where I left off. All I remember is that he's a famous actor and she was the person asking him questions. Maybe this. I really want to do another DNF video, rereading DNFs. But I would have to wait for me to be off or in between days of off for me to do that. And then I don't think, no. Oh, the Sundown Motel. I started reading it and then I really DNF'd it. If you're wondering how the book is in this condition, this book was from the little library. But I really like this book. It was very interesting. So maybe this one as well. I started listening, I read it without the audiobook, and then I found out there was an audiobook for it, so then I started rereading it, and I think that's what put me in a slump in like March maybe? I think I started reading them both at the same time as this. And then I have to go to the shelf. Bear with me, okay? There's a lot, okay? Don't judge, okay? I need to organize it. Okay. It's gonna be really scary for me because I really want to read this, but I also am procrastinating on reading this. Binding 13. This book is floppy and huge. Maybe I'll read this in January. Been saying that for every freaking book. And then I have Addicted to You. This is February. Saving that for February. This one too. Better than the movies. And then, you know what? I may put those books back on the shelf. Since I'm moving everything. Plus, I need the books to be in front of me so I know what to read. This is why I thought I had more books. Because I bought this one to read right now. But I'm still reading the Book of Ezra. So. Love my farms. I just bought this too. Freaking work. I need more days off. I need more days to read. I don't really know about these shelves. Where'd my giant crystal go? Put that back there. Put that one there. Basically, it's just the books that I have not read yet. Realistically. Spellcaster. This one sounds interesting, too. And it's good funny. Target. How do you know it's from Target? It has this thing on it. Okay, and then this book I got from Book Outlet. And it's like opposites attract. You know. Some kind of fantasy. And then this was the DNF for me. Really, DNF, as you can see by the tabs. Are the tabs still in here? They are. Okay. I really want to reread this. I read this on my Kindle last year. Not last year. No, basically last year. I read it in December last year. This is the first book that I started reading on the Kindle when I got the Kindle last year. So, there's that one. There's so many. I really need to figure out what to do with all these freaking crystals, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to buy the mini little bookshelf. It's only $28, so I may have to buy one. Light Lark. I really want to read this because there's so many books in the series. Carvana. This would be a reread. A reread if I did it, which I probably will save it for December. Like Love Light Farms. Because I originally read this in December last year. In the beginning of the month. But I want to re-tab it. And then I read this as a library book when I was in school, and I really loved it, and I wanted the physical copy to own, to tab, to annotate for myself, but I want to reread it as well. So I gotta put the book. I'm gonna make piles for holidays, okay? I mood read. That's what I do. I mood read. It's like 24/7. All fantasy. I brought Phantasma, Enchanter, right now. I bought them. Did I read them yet? No. they gonna be around Halloween? Yes. Or maybe next month. Who knows? I also have these. I bought these in the beginning of the month. Not beginning of the month, the beginning of the year. In like September. And you know, I wanted to read them now, but you know how that goes. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I bought this, and I saw a TikTok, that's the one talking about it, so now I have to show mine. I bought Nocticadia. The computer screen is like squeezed, so like me right here, you just see my mouth. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I feel like this would be too big of a book to take on an airplane. So yeah. And it's technically not. No. No, 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 no. No. No, no. Mm-mm. Nope, there is fantasy aspect. Never mind. I'm right. Almost told myself I was wrong. I'm right. There's so many freaking books. After Christmas, unless there's a beautiful special edition in a book that I do not own, I'm going on a book buying ban. I told myself that for my birthday, after I bought the books for my birthday. I bought more. Oops. Okay, and then I have the Magnolia Parks and Daisy Hates books. And I get everyone's saying blah blah blah, everyone canceled. I don't care. I really don't. Like, I've been wanting to read these books for how many years? You really think that's gonna make me stop reading? I also have the Avatar books. I have A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. A Court of Mist and Fury, yeah. That was such a delayed reaction, but I got it. My bookshelf is falling apart, okay? The back of the bookshelf is off, which was scary. And if you see an egg carton, can you see the egg carton? No. If my phone wasn't there, yeah, now you see it. Now you see it. No, you don't. Okay, okay. I gotta put them back, because if not, then I have no room for the next books. Already 19 minutes. Oh, also, my pajamas have dogs on them. Oh crap. What other books go there? I don't remember. Oy vey. Oy vey. What other books go there? No, I'm stupid. Carvana. The Beautiful. Lightlark. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Someone help me, please. Okay, but why? What happened? Hey, it makes sense, but the other other vampire book next to the other vampire book. Duh, Summer. Oh my god. Okay, block you then. And I have to take the box back out to put the Harry Potter books back in. Wait. I didn't know fall. I wonder if that's on video. Like I said, I'm gonna have to cut a lot out. A lot. Okay? Okay. Just bear with me, okay? I'll try to bear with me, please. Okay. Three box sets. I just want to put Chamber of the Secrets back in. Can I please do that? Without destroying a book in the process, please? Thank you. Squeeze. Suck it in. If you're wondering where I got this from, Target. Stay. Well, I have to put those books back. Spellcaster, not Acadia. Is Carmona down there? I think Carmona was down there for a while. Oh, no. Where's Night and Day? I don't think it will fit in there though. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, more books. More books. Okay, so I want to reread The Naturals, and I want to continue the series with Killer Instinct. I also want to buy the other books for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and continue this series, finish this series actually, because I don't have the other two books. I should bring The Naturals with me too. I bought The Maidens. I want to start this one, we'll read this one, and I bought The Silent Patient because, funny story, someone I was talking to at that point who was reading this, and he made it sound interesting, so I picked it up wanting to read it. Carton is holding on by a thread. Boyfriend, this one. So, oh, no. And this one. TJ's been staying in here because his room has to get fixed. So it's kind of a mess everywhere. Okay, put the this year's back. Can you tell I like when my bookshelf is clean and organized? Okay, and then none of those. We have Nightshade. I wanted to read this in October, but didn't get a chance. Ooh. Ooh. I'm reading this right now. I'm reading that as soon as I know. Okay, and then it's literally the books that I have not read yet. It's literally all I've got right now. So these were on sale, so I bought them. I want to read all these at some point, maybe in August. Probably in August. And then I bought The Front Runner because it was discounted at Target, so I bought it before anyone else could take it from me. Okay, so I feel like I should make my TBR for next year already. Which, no, I kind of am already, so never mind. I'm cutting this out. Nothing to see here. Okay. How? Look, I'm making more room already. And I want Monday 13 down, so these two go over here. The mushroom guy. Okay, and so this was a birthday present to myself. I bought Kelsey Ray's whole two whole series. I bought the Don't Let Me series. Yeah, Don't Let Me series. And they're all in pristine condition. So I'm scared to read them, but I want to read them. Some of them I saved on TikTok. So like for the idea of ruining to read them, I need to know what they're called. So I had to go back on TikTok to look to see what they're called. And then I bought the Little Things series. Little books 3, book 6. So it's like this. And do not fall. Do not fall. Oh my god, they're freaking heavy. I bought these from her website, so they're like in pristine condition. I didn't post that video though. I have the book, the unboxing for my birthday. I could probably post that on shorts though. So it goes a little complicated, a little tempting, a little jaded, a little secret, a little broken, and then crush. They're really freaking heavy. Do not fall. Do not fall. Trying to use the egg cartons as my advantage, and I don't know if it works or not. Why are they upside down? I don't know why they're upside down, but both one is on. And then the hockey puck. And then my little mushroom. Okay, and then the next pile of books are on the bottom, so I have to go floor. Basically all the books I own. Most of the books I own. Okay, so these aren't really in order. These are just, no, they're kind of in order. Summertime to fall to winter, basically. So I have Better Than Revenge, and most of these books are from Book Outlet too. Better Than Revenge, Wild About You, ooh, that one looks interesting. That must be a love triangle. I gotta look up that book. Wild About You. This one I saw in someone's video. They got it from the dollar store, and went to the dollar store. Couldn't find it for the life of me, so I bought it on Book Outlet. It seems fitting since my last name is Space. I said the title, did I not? Cosmic Kind of Love. No, I didn't. Couples Retreat. Crash Landing. This one is pretty. I want to read this one too, from the synopsis. I'm putting that in my pile of what to read now. And Partners in Crime. I may read this on the plane. That's what I might read on the plane. And then, okay, well, if I want to go to do like how I mood read, I have to flip this pile backwards. Okay, so those are all the summertime, like summer season ones, and the next ones are fall, like November, September, October, November. Fall at Once. As you can see, I DNF'd it. The tab and the bookmark are still in it, but it can kind of stay there because I don't really need the bookmark. Where did I put Fall at Once? Oh, right in front of me. Oh, I didn't put it back on the shelf yet. And then Falling Like Leaves. I didn't want the sprayed edge one, but I bought it off of Target online, so stuck with it now. But I've read this year. But I guess I didn't write it down because it's a DNF. A DNF reread. It's pretty tab too. But I did have this in my TBR for one of the months, maybe September. September probably. And then I bought the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore to read. It does have the map. It has the map. Is this the one that takes place in the summertime? I think this is the one that takes place in the summertime. Add this to. This is one to read right now. And then I have A Very Merry Bromance. Mind you, I bought all the Christmas books to read now, but I'm not even reading a Christmas book. I'm reading a fantasy book. So, yeah. A Very Merry Bromance. Wreck My Plans. I may still read this one right now because I was really wanting to read that one. And then Unleashed Holiday. There's a Mickey. Oh, I forgot the chips and dip. And then I really wanted to read this. Like, this is my most anticipated book that I've seen. Well, not seen, that I've had in my, like, journals of books, like the little notebooks that I have with, like, the printed out covers. This is the one that's been there the longest, I think. And reading the synopsis is very interesting. But it's just, like, that text is so tiny. I may have to find an audiobook for that one. And then DJ bought me this book from his book fair. Cutesy little book. But I think that's it. I hope that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, well, there is this one. There is this book. This one is from this free little library by my grandmother. I got this one by the home. But yeah, that's it. I think that's it. I can't see if there's any more books over here. I can't see. Guess what? I'm saying that's it. Because now I have to go put the bookshelf back together and read the book of Azrael. Finish it. Because now I really want to read. I really want to read Minding 19. Okay. I'm going. That's it. Can't even see me. Bye.